Hey, we always live Elvis.
Hey, Memphis Mafia Kid, and
And Teresa.
hey, hope everybody has had a fantastic weekend. We've had a lazy weekend.
Yeah, we didn't get to go fishing.
Uh, no.
You got a cold.
Yeah, I had a little bit of a cold, and then, but it was kind of nice. We just laid around the house. Of course, Saturday I watched ball games. Teresa watched
I watch movies.
those shows, movies, or
I
what,
watched three movies.
that weird stuff. And then we, just played tablets and took naps.
We played with our puppies.
Played with the dogs. So, but all in all, sometimes, hey, that's actually a different weekend for us, and was good in the way it could be good.
I still want to go fishing.
Oh yeah, we're definitely going. I'm
We
definitely
need to
going
go.
to get down there and do that. Like I said, y'all hope y'all have had a great weekend. We're back at you with some more viewers' questions. So
Alrighty. So we got birthdays first.
let's do it. Yeah, that's a good idea. How about birthdays?
Yes.
Hey, how about some birthdays?
You want to do some birthdays?
Yeah, do some birthdays.
Okay. Happy birthday to Melissa Kelly, Laura Mathewson, Michael Metz, and William Metz, and Bob Metz. Got a lot of birthdays in that family. And Ron Martin, who is 15. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to each and every one of y'all.
And one, you just getting ahead today.
Okay.
One heavenly birthday. Happy heavenly birthday to Nita Hall.
All right. Happy heavenly birthday.
Now, you're
Anita
good.
Too. Yes. Happy birthday, everybody. Like I said, it always touches me when I hear one, a young one, 15, teenager, younger. That tells me that, that the younger generation are a good many of them are into Elvis. And like I said, a lot of those it's going to go because their parents were their grandparents, their great grandparents. And that's just something that just always amazes me, and that's the main thing that why we do this is to keep it going when we're long gone. So,
Yep.
but Teresa, hey, I'm ready if you're ready.
Okay. First question is from Stephanie Milana. I have questions about the birthplace. Is it true Vernon helped build it? And have you ever visited it? And did Elvis ever go back to visit after he became famous?
Okay, first, from what I've always understood and heard, yes, Uncle Vernon uh, helped build it or was involved in building it. And yes, we've been there. We've done some shorts, some videos, and we may do more for y'all that maybe hadn't seen them, or try to go back and watch some of our videos and seen them. And the last part was, did Elvis ever go back and visit? And yes, he did. Matter of fact, it ain't probably 8 or just guessing 6, 8 videos ago. We talked about him coming back to Tupelo and visiting, and even getting some people out of paying the bonds to get some people out of jail.
Yeah.
That didn't commit real bad crimes. And y'all may want to go back and check out that video. But yes, he did visit back after he become famous.
Okay, from Daffy. Did you kids ever sit around at night and tell ghost stories to scare each other?
We did. I think I think that was the same, didn't y'all? Y'all did the same thing, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, 70s. It was just, and everybody had their own different way of doing it. We would do it, as I've said in past videos. We would do it outside. Hiding, being on golf carts, or down at the racquetball building, and somebody disappear and jump out and scare. And then, of course, downstairs we did, we did a lot. But, sure, you'd always tell, what am I trying to think? The stories that
Like
probably wasn't true, but, during your time.
Urban legends.
Yeah, urban that you've heard, and hell, even we'd even make up some. So I'm sure everybody did. But,
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we. I mean, sitting here, it makes me think. I could almost see some of us now, and and think about some of the spooky, goofy, crazy things that we did.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I would go extreme on telling ghost stories. I had a neighbor growing up in Tupelo. He was 10 years younger than me. And he'd always want me to tell him a scary story, and I'd tell him scary stories. And I didn't find out until I was grown and moved off that he was so scared, he slept in his parents' room until he was 12. I felt terrible at that time.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes I get to feeling better and I get scared. I'm 62, fixing to be 63, and I'll go get in my parents' bed if I need to.
You don't live close to your parents. You have to wait till we're there.
We're there. But if I feel bad or I'm scared, I'll go get in bed with them.
You know I'll protect you.
Yeah, you protect me here.
Yeah, I'm not scared. I don't scare easy. Okay, from Susan Hogan. When it was nice weather, did y'all cook out and play football at Graceland?
When it was nice weather, we did a lot of stuff. But believe it or not, I can't remember. On the ranch, we cooked out. I can't remember ever cooking out at Graceland. We did our cookouts out at our trade or stuff like that. Now, football, yes. A lot of times, there was a big old backyard, and a lot of times some of the guys, would come out. Dean and David, Ricky, Al. There was another guy, Steve Smith. Just pretty much anybody that wanted to play, and we'd get up and kind of do some pass football, touch football. Nothing.
Did you ever play wiffle ball?
Nothing. Wiffle ball.
Yeah.
I've heard of it, but no.
It's baseball, but you have the you have the plastic bat and you have a plastic ball.
And it's got holes all in it.
Yeah, it's safer for windows.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of times we try to hit them at things, or just
that figures. Yeah.
Doing stuff like that. We never did actually play.
Like
I don't even know if I know the
baseball,
rules to wiffle ball.
It's just the same as. It's just something you play in a subdivision.
I'm sure the way you play it.
I lived in a subdivision.
Yeah, so we wanted to play with stuff that broke stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like batting rocks.
Still do.
Still
do. Yeah.
Well, that's the fun of it.
Mm. Okay, just don't break my stuff because I can't take a joke.
Well, if it gets broke, you'll have to take one.
No, you're going to take one, but it's not going to be a joke. Okay, from Twilight 6810. What can you tell us about the cane that Elvis had in the picture? And I'm not sure what picture.
It's the one with Lisa and Priscilla.
If I can find it, I'll put a thumbnail.
That was the first. As far as the cane itself, I can't really. I'm gonna have to ask Daddy on that one. Maybe where he got it from, or see if somebody gave it to him, or he had it made. What I can tell you is, I've said before that when I seen that and seen him with it, I thought that was the coolest damn thing ever. And from that point on, I always had a thing for canes. I just thought they were cool. And of course, later on in prom days, I had the top hat and the cane and the tails. But over the years, I just, like I said, it was just always cool. And then later I seen Evel Knievel, had a cane, and with Elvis and him, they just, to me, made canes. I mean, that was just a thing, and I never lost it. Teresa knows. That's my hobby or my thing.
Your collection.
Is
and that one
is canes.
That one you got at Presley Heights, I think, didn't you? Over there.
Yes, I sure did.
Yes,
Yes. And
that's a nice antique mall.
Yeah, and shout out to them. Mm-hmm. Not that we do for anybody, but we do like to go there. They're over close by the birthplace. It's called Presley Heights. I think Antique Museum or something like
that. Instead of turning left to go to the birthplace, you go straight and it'll be just on your left.
Yeah,
just barely.
If y'all ever get a chance to visit, they've got all kinds. It's like a big flea market thing, and me and Teresa like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and you can find Elvis things. I mean, not things he owned, but like. Elvis lamps sometimes, and Elvis records, all kinds of stuff there. Yeah. Okay, Brenda Thomas. What did y'all eat for Christmas dinner at Graceland?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. As far as Christmas Day dinner, we didn't eat at Graceland. Christmas was was kind of weird. Yeah, for us kids, usually the Christmas, uh, tradition of getting our presents usually come either a day or two early, or we got our stuff on Christmas Eve. Can't really say morning, but uh, midday, and then always on Christmas Eve. Uh, when Elvis was alive, we always went to Graceland. Now they had everything: ham, turkey. Uh, all your cheeses, olives, dips, chips. All the desserts you could ever imagine. And we usually stayed there until Mama and them. At times, uh, they didn't leave. We didn't leave Graceland, or they wouldn't. A lot of times they'd be up in Elvis's room toward the end, and it would be already daylight in the morning, and then we would go straight from there, straight to my grandparents on my mama's side, and do Christmas Day with them. And then usually right after Christmas, it took a while to rest up, and then it was getting ready for New Year's. So yeah, it was wild, but I guess you would still call that a Christmas dinner. They had plenty and gobs of everything, of food and drink and desserts.
Mm. Just a big old spread laid out.
Yeah, sitting here thinking I can almost, I see it. It just, and that was always the big excitement. We loved getting presents and stuff if we got them that morning on Christmas Eve. Mm-hmm. But I gotta say, it was just always like, because you knew if we were going to Graceland later on that night.
Where did y'all take it to eat? Did you fill up a plate and your kids go somewhere to eat?
Yeah, they had it laid out. Yeah, and you just most of the time, like I said, we'd carry ours downstairs, in what they call the TV room and the pool room. Sometimes we'd if nobody was sitting at the bar, the one or two of us might sit there, or we might sit on the steps right there. We have taken and just sit down the steps that go down, that's got all the mirrors that go down to the TV room. We would just sit on them and talk and eat and watch each other through the mirrors and stuff. So
Cool. Okay, next question from Patty H956. Danny, where was your favorite place at Graceland and why? The kitchen.
Yes.
Food.
I knew. Yeah, I knew she was going to answer it before I did. Dang it, she took it. I'm going to answer that. I had two. Of course, the kitchen was definitely one. And I've told y'all why. It was. When you got something, it was better than being at a restaurant. To me, especially as a kid, a teenager, oh my gosh, I would rather had to eat at Graceland than go out to a restaurant, to be honest with you. And of course, I've talked about it before. Lottie, Elvis's cook, she could make a cheeseburger and fries out of this world. And of course, the BLTs. The second, probably most favorite place with the most memories is going to be downstairs in the TV/pool room, because we spent so much time down there. And it just, I think I remember. Although we did outside too, but in Graceland itself, if that's what they're talking about, those two places.
Did you have a sleepover down there anytime? We slept down there?
Oh yeah, we a lot of times we'd sleep up in the jungle room, like if they had gone out or something. Of course, Lisa would go up to her room, but we'd get Joey like to get up in the big round chair there in the jungle room. Of course, lay on like the couch or. But yeah, we found places, or we doze off down in the TV room.
Yeah. Okay. This question is from Big Bird. How did Elvis choose his jumpsuits for concerts?
How? Well, it was, I guess, like anybody else. It was probably what he was feeling at the time. I know a lot of it though was the comfort of what he felt best in. That's why at the end there he used what they call the sundial jumpsuit a lot because it was comfortable on him, and he was having some more made during that time, but they wasn't ready. So pretty much a lot like anybody else, just what strikes. I mean, I guess back, you seen him with so many, so it was just whatever was. I guess it's hard to speak for Elvis on that, but I'm trying to put myself in that and thinking, well, okay, wow, let's see, I'm gonna do this. I want this and this and whatever the mood. And it may even change up right before the concert. Who knows? And I'm sure he probably did.
Okay, from John Kaufman, Danny, how much younger than Elvis was your father?
He was 8 years younger. Yeah, Daddy's 8 years younger than Elvis.
Okay, and your daddy's 3 years older than your mama, right?
Yes.
So Elvis would have been 11 years older than your mama.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Last question from William Logan. For the public to pay their respect to Elvis, I heard his casket was in a foyer. Where exactly?
Well, this just hearing it brings back. I mean, I can see it to this day, but I'm just going to explain it like it's flowing through my head now. You walked upstairs, the front steps of Graceland. You went just inside the doorway, and just inside the doorway, they had his casket laid out, and they had these, I'll never forget it, they were on metal stands, but it was that velvet-like rope, a lot of times like you've seen at movie theaters and things like that. And the way they did it is believe it or not, you walked in the door and you made that little circle and right back. So they were actually going in and out the front door pretty much the same time. I mean, if that makes sense.
Right, so you'd go in maybe toward the left around and come out the right side of the door, facing it.
You'd walk in and and you just say, this is the front door, you just walk inside it and that area was kind of, roped and the casket set back and people walk in to pay their respects in view and then right back out, and it kept a steady flow.
I remember your mama saying she and Patsy sat on the stairs there.
Yeah, we did too for a little while, and we sat back and watched. There was there were so many people that day. You just, like I said, y'all seen pictures and, of the funeral, but no, I don't know of many that was taken, during that time, and it was just, so many people just in disbelief, so many people in shock, so many people upset.
Oh, yeah.
Just a lot of different ways, just how what everybody was feeling on that day. I mean, we each and all remember and know where we was and what we felt. So, but I hope I explained that to you the best I could. But that's the way it did. Just like I said, straight in and just constant flow. Not something I really like to remember, but you got to remember all the things. So
yeah.
Is that all the questions?
That was the last question.
Y'all, they go fast, don't they? But hey, we're gonna be back at you at least on our regular day Wednesday. And like I told y'all, sometimes if we're able to, don't be surprised. Never know when, but we'll pop you in a little something special every now and then when we can, when we're able, because we want to get them out to you, and we feel like we owe y'all that. Yeah. So, y'all, hey, appreciate everybody supporting us, the subscribers. Hit the like button, and until we see each other again, remember, we always live Elvis.